Hello there, welcome to Saber Jug Gaming, where we always take the high ground, and welcome to another one of our WWE 2K23 MyGm mode streams, and we are on the march to WrestleMania, which is effectively the end of the second, season, chapter within this game. MyGm mode works differently this time around, so the aim is specifically to get myself, as Eric Bischoff, inducted into the Hall of Fame. And I need to get, I think it's 10 trophies, Hall of Fame trophies to achieve that. I'm at 5. And this is the second year going around, and WrestleMania will be the end of that second year. So I guess I'm at the halfway point, effectively, after WrestleMania. So my aim is to make WrestleMania as big and as good a pay-per-view as I can do. And today we will be doing 2 weeks worth of WCW Nitro to try and achieve that. My aim, or at least I'm teasing it here, is to go for the New Day versus the Hart Foundation. I'm going to see the two of them coming out. And with that, this isn't a title match, as you can see, but I'm going to use this match to gauge which one of those two I want to face the Steiners at WrestleMania for the tag team titles, as the WCW Steiners were a very big part of that. And I am going to set up Bron Breakker versus Cactus Jack as the main event. That is Bron Breakker getting a big move into the main event scene, and potentially challenging Cactus Jack for the world title. So we could see the Steiners, because Bron Breakker is the son of Rick Steiner, nephew of Scott Steiner. We could see the Steiners as a big feature in that. Other matches I'm looking to set up will include Hollywood Hulk Hogan versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. We're going to see if we can get the title on Lita, and then I'm going to decide what the women's match for the show will be. Hey, Snake Eyes, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're having a good day. I am sneaking a sweet into my face. So, I'm going to have a go at playing as the New Day, but we will see how this pans out. I am contemplating, if the New Day end up winning the tag titles before WrestleMania, having Bret the Hitman Hart versus Cody Rhodes as for the hardcore title. That's a boss entrance. Oh, look at this. They got pancakes. Dem's got cereal boxes. Oh, mercy. Yeah, we might be doing New Day versus the Steiners. Let's skip that along. We don't want to spoil this up, the entrance for WrestleMania. I think I'm going to end up doing that and have Bret Hart versus Cody Rhodes. That'll be a classic match as well. Trying to give you the Hart Foundation music. That was their music. That was it. How you doing, Sims? Got the double whammy of Sims and Snake Eyes in the chat. Oh, Cody with a beautiful clothesline. Booty being the operative word there. Oof. Sims said he's good. That's what we like to see. Oh, over the top rope. Oh, face first. Oh. Anvil. What? Oh. Hitman. Oh, met with a double axe handle for good measure. So I was going to start it tonight, but I decided I'm going to save it till probably tomorrow. But I have been able to get access download to the original version of Resident Evil. And you saucy guy, Kofi. Hello, Raza. How you doing, buddy? So I am going to be doing a ongoing stream of the original Resident Evil in chapters, which I'm going to start tomorrow. I am very much looking forward to that. I've never played it before. I have never played it before. I love Resident Evil. I have played so many of the Resident Evil games, but I've never played the original version of Resident Evil 1, which is now called the Director's Cut. Oh, Anvil. Naughty. You naughty big man, you. Hitman. This. Now Anvil grabbing Kofi. Big powerhouse clubbing blows. And a kick out. Kofi's going to want to get Big E in the ring. Oh. On power versus power. I really wish you could do three-way tag matches, because can you imagine at WrestleMania the New Day, the Hart Foundation, and the Steiner Brothers? I mean, that would just be the best. Oh, a nice little sidestep by Kofi as he goes over and successfully makes the tag to the powerhouse. Raz says, I'm doing all right. I was at 100 subs 3 hours ago or so, and now I'm at 98. Oh, dude, I hate when that happens. Sometimes when you post a short or something, you get a few additional subs, but some of them are bots, or YouTube identifies them as bots and removes them. That's annoying. I try not to celebrate a milestone like 100 or 200 or whatever until I'm a few past it. So when I'm at 103, that's when I'll celebrate being at 100. You know, when I'm at, you know, like I'm only just celebrating 600 now, even though I'm at 601, because I was at 602, and then one of those disappeared. It's so frustrating. It really is. But it's one of those things. Unfortunately, it will happen. So, but don't worry, you are nearly there, bud. And I've got to say, you have got there way faster than I did. Like, miles faster. And the number of views and stuff you get on videos, dude, is, like, not even... Like, my videos now don't even get as many as some of the views you get on yours. So you are clearly doing something right, because you're already getting more views now than I'm getting on some of mine. So don't get too downhearted about it, mate. Oh, big spear to by Big E, sorry. Oh, boot. And... where is he going? Oh, no. I pressed the wrong button is basically what happened. I was going to go. But says, I'm not down, just a little. Oh, man. I know the feeling, mate. Oh, nice coup de grace. Yeah, it's frustrating, but it's in a week or so from now, when you're well over the 100 mark, or whether it's a week, 2 weeks, doesn't matter. It won't matter. This'll just be a thing. Same thing happens on Instagram. Someone follows, you follow back, and then they unfollow. Yeah, you are flying, mate. Genuinely, you are flying. As I said, you are miles ahead on views and on subscribers to where I was at that point. So don't don't worry too much about it, mate. Oh, Kofi going off the ropes, and New Day misses. Bret Hart is just too good. Oh, and he's going for a double underhook. Oh, it's beautifully delivered. The Hitman closing in, neck breaker. It's all going the way of the Hitman. It's all going the way of the tag team champions. Oh, boots. Trouble in Paradise, clean cut knockout. Can that be it? 1, 2. Oh, it's broken up. Raza says it shows that you're on 602. Oh, there you go. My point is proven. it just goes up and down, mate. Mate, they may be kind words, but they're just the truth as well. So don't worry. And I say all that, there's no sort of, I'm not saying that with any sort of hidden bitterness or anything. I'm very happy with how things progress for me and very grateful for that. And I genuinely hope that you have 10 times the sort of the luck and the progress that I've had. And I wish the same to every other subscriber and YouTuber out there. Oh, big double axe handle. It was a bit crap, actually, let's be honest. It was a bit anticlimactic. Big punch, big strike, and big power. Oh, whoa. Roll up. Oh, and a roll over. 1, 2, 3. And the New Day score a win over the tag team champions. So next week, we will do the New Day versus the Hart Foundation for the tag team titles. And if they win, they will be the ones. They'll be the ones to go up against the Steiners at WrestleMania. Raza says, by the way, did you see Marco Goes Blind Gaming try for Ken Kicks Challenge? He did an amazing video for it. I didn't see that one, no. I'll try and check it out. How far did he get? Oh, straight to level 2 rivalry. That's annoying. We got us a rivalry. I'm going to play this match. And we will go La Bellas. Got a lot of tag team matching going on. Raza says, John Bundy did a second try on the challenge, but he did it with Game Boy Advance. I will admit, I actually had a second go at it. And I lost the first match. I was like, oh, forget that. Sorry for the noise, by the way. I'm eating jellies. Dun 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 dun. Well, Raz says Mark did not go far. He only beat 1, but his editing and humor for that video is amazing. Yeah, it's. Let's be honest, mate. That's so much about it, isn't it? Is making the video entertaining and stuff. That's what keeps people watching. I remember the first video I did was a retro review of 2K16, WWE2K16, and I tried being funny. And generally, in person, in reality, I make loads of jokes, loads of banter and stuff like that, and I'm usually okay and quite funny and that sort of thing. But when I was doing it in the video, it seemed really forced and stuff. But, yeah. As says, I did give it a go as well, but I keep dying at 3 or 2 characters. Can't beat the 4th. Yeah, I'll be honest. I think 3 characters in is a good benchmark. I think if I kept practicing, kept trying, I could probably beat the 4th person. But it would take an awful lot, and it just feels like cheating if I keep doing it and doing it. Plus, I'm not sure I could be bothered recording and doing all the commentary and everything that many times. That would just be a bit lame. Oh, mercy. We are seeing some of the best tag team wrestling, should I say wrestling, in all of WCW. Woohoo! What a monkey flip from the corner. Making a tag, the Bellas again. Big kick. He's going for the same again. This time it's the other way around. Wrestling. Yeah. Gotta love wrestling. Over the top and power bomb time. That was nasty. WCW, the pride of Atlanta, Georgia. Oh! Brie Bella just got absolutely face planted herself there. She might want to reset Brie mode. I don't like wrestling, but I love wrestling. That's it, man. You got to do it the proper way. Yeah, okay. From like a thing when WWE, when Vince McMahon said that when Ted Turner bought out WCW, he gave Vince McMahon a phone call, and as Vince McMahon tells the story, he said, and he told me, I'm in the wrestling business. Come on, do a different tag team move this time. Here we go. Double Irish whip and big back body drop. Nikki Bella. Oh. And again. Oh, double whammy. Wrestling sounds cool, doesn't it? It's like wrestling. Oh. Gigi Dolan makes it in. And gets dropped for the trouble. Oh. These girls getting owned. Absolutely schooled by the Bella twins. Oh. Nikki. Oh, Nikki, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Nikki. How was that never a chant for her, by the way? Some people just don't get it. Oh, monkey flip again. Raz says I played WCW Backstage Assault a couple of days ago. It's horrible. I haven't played it in a while and for good reason. Yeah, there's some games that just age poorly. Like you think they were really good and they've aged badly, and others that just sucked back then and they suck now. It's harder. Well, the hardest part is when a game you absolutely loved, it was really good, but now you go for it again, you suddenly realise actually it hasn't aged well. WCW Mayhem wasn't as bad as people made it seem. I think the problem with WCW Mayhem was it just wasn't WCW World Tour. WCW World Tour and WCW Revenge were just so good that all the other WCW games seemed crap. The Bellas retain.
Here are your winners, and still WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Nikki and Brie, the Bella Twins.
Yeah, backstage assault started crap and ended crap. At least games that were crap in the first place are consistent. You know, they have. It's like it's actually aged well because it started crap and still is. I think out of all those console games back then, the best ones was that run of games that were all clones of each other basically, but the WCW World Tour, WCW Revenge, WWF 2000, WrestleMania 2000, and WWF No Mercy. That collection, that quartet of games, were just outstanding. They were outstanding. And they just won't get matched. Gonna have Austin turn face, because he's gonna have a rivalry with Hulk Hogan. And we are gonna try and crown a new women's champion. Raza says, one game I thought was good was WWF Attitude, but played it and it's horrible. Yeah, it was the same as, there was WWF Warzone, and then WWF Attitude was the sequel. And at the time, I think a lot of us convinced ourselves they were really good, because the same game was cloned for ECW's game. ECW's game was the same game, basically, just with their characters and stuff. And, oh, it's awful. Like, the connection, the actual grapples and everything are so bad. Just so bad. But we all convinced ourselves they were good, because we wanted them to be. And graphically, in some ways, they looked much better. I know. I had such a crush on Lita. It probably didn't hurt that I basically stylized and modeled myself on Jeff Hardy. So like I was all like baggy pants, sleeves, colourful hair. Like I put all kinds of makeup and face paint and everything on when I was going out into clubs and stuff like that, or getting in mosh pits and all that. So I was the Jeff Hardy. So I was always like, I need my own Lita. I never had a Lita. But yeah. Yeah, so Stacy Keibler randomly and very quickly, annoyingly, won the WCW title in the ladder match we had at Backlash, the last show. And it ruined everything I had planned. Because I had plans for if any of the other three won it, apart from her. Raz says I tried styling myself as X-Pac at one point. Dude, of all the people, man. I mean, X-Pac, as a wrestler, by the way, I do think is underrated and underappreciated. He had some very good matches. But there was just something awkward about him. But, I mean, I did have more than my fair share of DX t-shirts. Still got them now, man. I probably stylized myself a bit more on Triple H. Apart from, being big, muscly and stuff like that. Gotta say, this episode of Nitro has been stacked. Like, if this was a show, if this was a pay-per-view, I'd be pretty damn impressed. If I went to a random show, and there was a main event between Lita and Stacy Keibler for the women's title, New Day versus the Hart Foundation, Randy Orton versus RVD, I'd be buzzing. At one point, Razza says, at one point, Paul D from Jersey Shore wasn't a bad look, but not for me. Yeah, Stacy Keibler, she's just lovely, isn't she? Oh, you slappy cow. What the hell dare you? By the way, totally random. I just called Stacy Keibler a cow. I want to be clear. Apparently in America, the word cow, when sort of directed to a female, is like one of the worst things you can say. Like, it's apparently so offensive. Here in the UK, like, parents will turn around if their kid is playing up and say, "Oh, stop being a little cow." Like, it is nothing. It is not even remotely offensive. And I only know that because I'd said something to someone who I knew was American and said, "Oh, stop being a bit of a cow." And she was like, it was as if I'd just gone in and called her mother a gutter whore. It was like, it couldn't have been worse. And I was like, why? What's your issue? Means fat and ugly. Yeah, but if I'd called her fat and ugly, she would have been less offended than this. Honestly, it was bizarre. Meanwhile, while I'm talking about fat, ugly cows, Lita here is unleashing some rant. You don't call a girl a cow in North America. Well, I've learnt that now, and I promise I will do my best to stick with that piece of knowledge now I've learnt it. Lita, big leg drop off the top, hooks the leg. Could this be enough? 1, 2, no, a kick out by the WCW Women's Champion, Stacy Keibler. But she seems very much on the back foot. Oh, I say that. Unleashes a stomp. Oh, and a big kick. In some cases, people will even say, "You fat cow." Yeah, I mean, I've heard people say that, and that's obviously more offensive. But it's the fat part that's the offensive part over here. But again, I think over here, and I'm not trying to generalize, although I clearly am. I think people are a little bit more chilled as to insults and stuff. 1, 2. Oh no. Oh, boot and twist of fate from hell. 1, 2, kick out. Unbelievable. And Raz says Canadians are too sensitive. Oh, see, I couldn't cope with that. I'd be deported in about a day because I say some outlandish crap. Like, some of the stuff I say to people is like brutal, and that's especially to people I like. Like, and not just offensive, but just things that you go, that's massively inappropriate. And I'm like, nah, I don't care. I am going all out. But yeah, in general, people here are like, yeah, I'll take it on the chin. Oof. Crossbody, you can Lita pin her here. 1, 2. And she does. Lita is your new women's champion, and WrestleMania is back on course.
Here is your winner, and the new WCW Women's Champion.
Raz said I had a cousin who lived in England, and he would insult me like crazy. At first, I thought he was being an ass, and then he basically found out he was being British. Well. Oh, don't tell me Lita's injured. I've just given her the damn belt, for God's sake. How long's she going to be out for? 4 weeks. Come on. If I can't... Really? Okay. If I can't get a card to heal her, I'm going to have to make the women's match for the tag team title. Raza says, with my close friends, I do banter and offensive jokes are all good. Yeah, they are. And there's I don't think there's any such thing as being offensive. There's only such thing as taking offense. Ebensberg Elite. Hello, dude. Welcome to the stream. Says, yo, even if you do a universe, can you please do Jimmy Uso versus Solo Solo Sikoa at SummerSlam. I'm currently doing my GM mode, dude, so I'm just doing a stream specifically on my GM mode, and unfortunately, I don't actually have any of the bloodline. But I don't know if you already subscribe. If you do or don't, feel free to. But either way, I do regular sort of like just like gaming and chill streams where I'll just play whatever. So if you're on for any of those, if you put the notification thing on, if you're on for any of those, just tell me and I'll happily just play out that match for you, dude. Raza says they've ever created a character in this game. Not this one. So I used to create characters, was one of the first things I used to do in like some of the older wrestling games. I just find in the new WWE games that, first of all, it takes way too long to make a character. And secondly, they just look like they're not the characters in the game. They don't look the same. But I might do it as one. I might do one where I specifically just do a stream where I make a character. Raz says, if you love wrestling games or live, yeah, thanks, dude. I appreciate that. But yeah, Evansburg, yeah, if you want to subscribe, please feel free to. And dude, if you start doing, I noticed you got a bit of Roblox on your channel. If you start doing more streams, if you start doing, some of your own videos, I'll be happy to subscribe back when you're doing that, and try and give you a bit of support as well. We'll try and look out for each other, dude. Okay, so it's 3 weeks from WrestleMania. I've got to get things sorted. Dakota Kai says a contract's up at the end of the week. I'll just low ball her a little bit. No, we don't need it. We're not going to... What happened to my promo? Could have done a great job on the mic. Oh. Raz says, do they have Starcade? I'm trying to think whether Starcade is in this. I haven't seen it. I know they've got Halloween Havoc, but I don't think they've got Starcade. Want a championship match against Lita? Nobody. Okay, I'll tell her. Sounds good. Whether I'm going to do it or not, I don't know. Ensure that your least popular available star is in a match. Right, let's have a quick look at the... If there's anyone we need to be signing. No, I think we just need to sort of stick with what we got at the moment. Well, there's Solo Sikoa. Though it's not much good without the rest of the bloodline in effect. Right, we're just going to drop Randy Orton because we're not following that rivalry out. Okay, so let's get all of these up to the max. Book the show. Raz says, Saber, I'll have dinner. Gonna let you go, mate. Big love and cheers, mate. Thank you very much, dudes. Appreciate you swinging by. Have a great meal. Have a great time, whatever you're going to be doing, bud. Look after yourself. Okay, so we need to nail down some more bits for WrestleMania. So we said our main event would be tag team titles. Yeah. Hart Foundation defending against the New Day for the tag team titles. Boom. Meanwhile, calling out, Cody Rhodes is going to call out La Hitman. Okay. We're going to have Cactus Jack versus Goldberg, and we are going to have interference from Braun Breaker. Start building up that Braun Breaker versus Cactus Jack title match. Let's have a look at the power cards. A health spa. That would be useful. Okay, so we're going to use the health spa on... Oh, no, that's not going to do it. Adrenaline in my soul. Something, something, Cody Rhodes. Need to heal up, Lita. That is the main one I need to... Oh. Injury rehab. Didn't even know I had that. So hopefully that'll bring Lita back a bit sooner. So we will have role change. Nikki Bella. Then next week she can call out Lita, and we will have champion versus champion at WrestleMania for the women's division. We'll have a bit of a call out here. Stone Cold calling out the immortal Hulk Hogan. One-on-ones. Rob Van Dam versus AJ Styles with interference from Rey Mysterio. See if we can't mix that up a little bit, make a bit of a triple threat dream match there. And let's just throw a few of the... No, we'll just leave that as it is. I'm going to simulate it, but... Okay. So we've got the show logistics. There's no one to sign. We're okay. Okay. So... This match simulated.
1, 2, that's it. Bring it.
No rivalry? Oh. That's annoying.
That's 3. Ring the bell.
Probably no rivalries because they're not heels. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to simulate that too, just because I don't care about it. Okay, so we're just getting the one match here. So we're going to do the tag team titles. I am going to be the New Day. Them's there, potentially, our next tag team champions. And here are our tag team champions. New Day rocks. New Day rocks. Well, that's the belt it's for.
The following contest is a tag team match set for
One fall.
the WCW World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the
La March to Mania means that every week we are having epic, high-stake matches.
and their opponents at a combined weight of 516 pounds. They are the WCW World Tag Team Champions, Bret Hart and Jim Neidhart, the Hart Foundation.
Okay. Whew. Okay, it's big time match here. Tag team titles. Rematch from our previous, well, this same stream, but previous show, which was quite a good match, to be fair. Oh, explosive. Oh, my word. Hart Foundation working as a team there. Big E whips Anvil over the top, takes him down to the mat. Oh, misses that. Puts him into the corner. Big boot by Big E to the big Anvil. Whips in again. Oh. Kofi. His attack may have actually stopped them from being able to hit a decent double team move there. Oh my word, what a suplex. Nice tag. Kofi now getting up to that top turnbuckle, going high flying, big splash, hooks the leg, early doors. One. Oh, doesn't get far though. Kofi can't really be surprised by that. The Anvil is one of wrestling's greats. Oh, he just got hit by one of wrestling's greats again. And that is Kofi Kingston. Oh, dodges, misses the clothesline. Oh, it's a boot under. Big clothesline. What a flurry of moves that was. Kofi and now the Hitman looking dazed on the outside. Both members of the Hart Foundation dazed outside the ring. Oh, takes down the Hitman again. And the Anvil again. New Day absolutely on fire. Oh, but the Anvil putting out that fire pretty damn quick. Oh, and Kofi looking dazed. He has dropped down in the corner and looking in trouble suddenly. How quick the tides of this match has turned. Whoa, float over, DDT. And now Kofi took down the Anvil, goes to the top and, oh. Oh, double axe handle. Whoa. Oh, takes the Anvil into the table. Hitman. Oh, what a suplex that was. German and perfectly nailed it. Whilst I think it's fair to say that the Anvil and Big E are the powerhouses in each team, and that the Hitman and Kofi are the sort of the more high-flying or technical. They're not actually in any way particularly similar. Oh, what a move. They're both, well, in both sets, very different wrestlers. Oh, Kofi is a lot more striking and high-flying. Bret the Hitman Hart is a lot more technical. The Anvil is raw power but can wrestle, whereas Big E is high impact. Oh, trouble in paradise. Oh, my word. And now, all of a sudden, what the hell? Hook in the leg here. 1, 2, kick out. Too much messing around by Kofi. Nails it again. He looked absolutely broken there. Bret Hart has absolutely been knocked out cold. Question is, can the New Day capitalize on that? And, oh, but this is how quickly the Hitman can turn things around. Whoa, roll up. 1, 2. He hits the 3. And that is a shocking end. And the New Day are your WCW Tag Team Champions. Well, bit of twerking from these two fine specimens of wrestling perfection. I didn't really know how I was going to finish that sentence when I started it. Okay. Well, that there is a bit of a shocker. But we now have one of our WrestleMania matches a little bit more penned in. The New Day versus the Steiners. My contract's up at the end of the week. I'd be interested in staying. We will not be renewing your contract. I'm not feeling full 100%. I don't want a serious injury. Is it okay if I take 2 weeks off? Sure, get some rest. Of course you're going to make a good tag team. You are a tag team. Okay, so let's quickly see if we can throw together. So, manager roster, I am going to get rid of the Anvil. So it frees up for a tag team match. Bruno Sammartino. Should we bring back 6? Eddie? Okay. So let's see. What matches are we going to have for Mania? So we're going to have Cody Rhodes, or trying to have Cody Rhodes versus the Hitman. Bron Breakker versus Cactus Jack. Stone Cold versus Hogan. The Tag Team Championship. And the Women's title match. We're not even going to be able to fit in our... I was going to do our sort of triple threat match, but we're not really going to be able to do it. Do we do Cody Rhodes versus the Hitman then? Or do we do a different match with Cody Rhodes? Do we throw Cody Rhodes in the main event with... No. Need to give that something separate. Okay, well, I guess we just let some of the other matches go. Hogan versus Austin? Do people specifically want to see that one? Can change that. We'll have Cody call out the Hitman as he's then a heel. Hogan calling out Austin. Tables match. The New Day versus the Steiners. Let's have a look at the power cards available. The bigger they are, Falls Count Anywhere match. I might actually have to drop the women's match from the card because Lita is going to be out injured. So, in that case, I might focus on building up the this multi-person match. Rob Van Dam versus Rey Mysterio Jr. I'm going to do a matching tables matches on this one. Anything different we can do with the women's? Yeah, Lita's going to be out for another week. She might be back. We'll just see. We'll keep going. Charlotte versus Nikki Bella. Let's see if that leads to anything. And Hogan versus... we'll do Stone Cold. This is Goldberg. Interference on from Cactus Jack. No, not from Cactus Jack. From Hogan. Okay, so that's going to be the next show. So we've got a few matches we're going to build towards, but it might be that some of them get amalgamated or that some of them just get taken out. The one potential is making the Rob Van Dam, Rey Mysterio, AJ Styles try and build into a Fatal 4-Way with Cody Rhodes and or Bret Hart. We'll just see where things sit depending on who goes out injured and stuff like that. Forgot any power cards for a tables match? No. Okay, so that's where we will stand next week. Oh, let's make sure this is booked up. Well, not next week. That's what we'll stand at the next stream. So I'm going to wrap this up here. Thank you very much to people that swung by in this. I appreciate it. I got 603 subscribers suddenly. That is awesome. Thank you very much. Please, if you have interest in wrestling games, if you have interest in Resident Evil, retro games, Star Wars games, football games, any of those things, consider dropping a subscribe whack on that old button, because that's the kind of stuff we do. If none of those things appeal to you, and you don't want to listen to some random English dude rambling on, then this probably ain't the channel for you, and I appreciate that, so thank you anyway. But yeah, have a great night, have a great week. I hope to see some of you when I start my Resident Evil Director's Cut stream this week, probably tomorrow. And I also hope to have ready for you my retro review of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4 Turtles in Time from the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. That should drop on Friday. Fingers crossed. And I need to get back on top of doing the Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga videos. Really short. I'm literally just doing one level at a time. No commentary, just gameplay. So I need to try and get on top of those, but it's getting a bit late now. It is 1:30 in the flipping morning here, and I need to go to bed. So have a great day, great night, great life, and I hope to speak to you soon. Until next time, take the high ground.